Ladies and gentlemen, come on in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, come on in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Just Saying with Philip Alexander. I will give you a couple seconds to come on in the room. I will give you a couple seconds to come on in the room. Let me go ahead and get my drink set up. Can we go ahead and get my drink set up? Can we get it set up? Hello? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Where my drink? Where my drink? Now, right now, let's see. My co-host, go ahead and get it together. I've got some things that to discuss. I know y'all got some things to discuss. Ooh, hey. Right now. All right. Well, excuse me. Lord have mercy. Okay, listen. So, I went out of the area on a world tour, as I was telling you before, and ended up stopping through Fredericksburg, Virginia, which was a lovely time. I met some friends. We did some things. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that. And then also, I've got a positive word of the day. I've got a word of the day for you today. Also, I was doing some Googling and schmoogling, and excuse me. I found some expensive cocktails. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now that these cocktails is no joke. Okay, so they're delicious, but the price. Okay, so we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna let you know what's going on with that. Also, what I've got for you is top 10. Top 10 fashion to watch for 2018. So I was actually surprised by some of the things that I saw, so that ought to be good. And then I did some further reading. Miss Evans, how are you? I did some further reading and I saw a red carpet green initiative. So I was kind of surprised. I don't know if you know what a red carpet green initiative is, but I was intrigued after I started reading, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug you in with what's going on with that. And then also, it's about that time. You got to get ready for the bathing suit season and all of that. And I'm trying to get into a two-piece this summer. So I was looking up some aerial yoga. It was actually kind of interesting. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. And then I've got some other things that we can go ahead and get into as well. I've got a couple thank yous and a couple hell no's and some good things for you. So let me slide into this positive word. Which, by the way, listen, this show right here is called Just Saying with Philip Alexander. It is a millennial mind where me and my friends, we can talk and get together and go back and forth across the airwaves and just have open discussion about anything. Whatever made you happy, whatever made you mad, whatever you watched on TV last night, or whatever you're watching right now. And we can just plug in and have open conversation. So if you want to jump in as a co-host, just let me know and I can add you to the show and we can conversate for a little bit. So of course, like I said, I found some topics and things that I found that I wanted to look at, but also, like I said, if you've got any topics that you want to talk about, anything that you want to promote, anything that you want to discuss, hi Miss Henderson, how are you? But that's what this is for. So like I said, this is Just Saying with Philip Alexander. Just a little podcast where we talk about all things. We're not really hating on anybody or anything like that. But just between me and my friends and different topics that we want to talk about. So, let me get into the positive word, all right? Excuse me. So the positive word that I found for today, Saturday, February 10th, 2018, we must overcome the notion that we must be regular. It robs you of the chance to be extraordinary and leads you to the mediocre, by Uta Hagen. I'll read it one more time. We must overcome the notion that we must be regular. It robs you of the chance to be extraordinary and leads you to the mediocre, by Uta Hagen. And then let me give you one more. Never give up. Have hope. Expect only the best from life and take action to get it. Catherine Pulsifer. And that's a good one too. And actually, you know what? Let me give you one more because these are actually really, really good. Understanding someone's suffering is the best gift you can give another person. Understanding is love's other name. If you don't understand, you can't love. That is by Thich Nhat Hanh. So that's just a good little positive word of the day. Once again, does anybody out there have a positive word of the day or anything that they read this morning, anything they read this afternoon, part of the Bible study or anything of that nature? That would be wonderful. You can even send that to me if you would like. If you want to send things to me, you can send them to me via email, justsayinglive@gmail.com. Positive words, things like that I can put on the airwave and motivate other people, all right? Okay, so let's slide into... Okay, listen, for real. I saw these drinks. Okay. It says 1,000. I don't know if you could see this. It says 1,000 on a drink. 1,000 on a drink. Here are the most over-the-top cocktails around the country. With the most romantic date night of the year coming up, you may want to make those after-dinner drinks extra special. Sure, you could whip a specialty cocktail at home, but why not dazzle the apple of your eye with something truly over-the-top this Valentine's Day? These hot cocktail spots around the country definitely aren't your average dive bars, and all of these cocktails would set you back a pretty hefty chunk of change. But if you're looking splurge, you've come to the right place. Hey, that diamond ring can't wait till next year, right? Okay, so listen, these drinks right here, they sounded really good, but they were off the chain as far as the price was concerned, okay? Oliver's Dream, which runs for $75 at the French Room in Dallas, is made with Beluga vodka and Blanc vermouth, and it's served with truly over-the-top accompaniments, including decadent caviar, sea beans, a salty, succulent plant rich in umami, lemon pearls, and petroleum olives. Now, this drink is for $75. Yes, $1,000 for a cocktail. Listen, let me give you one more. Oh. The Ono at XS Nightclub at the Wynn in Las Vegas features Charles Headside. Excuse me. No, a second. See, it made me need a drink. Talking about all these drinks made me need a sip. Hold up. Okay, let me give it to you. Okay, at the Wynn in Las Vegas features Charles Head Psych 1981 champagne and Remy Martin Louis whatever, Black Pearl Cognac, and it's presented with a tray full of custom glassware, including 2 gold rim Baccarat champagne flutes for the cocktail. The whole shebang comes with additional gold rim shot glasses, which have orange juice, rose nectar, and apricot nectar. Guests who order the cocktail receive a special set of jewelry, including a set of sterling silver Monte Blanc cufflinks and an 18-karat gold necklace with a black pearl and a diamond. It's a major splurge, though, so be prepared. The cocktail runs for $10,000. So a little bit of champagne and a little bit of Remy Martin and a couple fancy flutes for $10,000. Can I show you the setup? Let me show you the setup. Can you see that? Can you see that? That's the setup. $10,000. Right. I mean, that's crazy, though. Whoa. Let's see. What else can I find you? Okay. You'll feel like a celebrity ordering the 1000 Dom Arita from Blossom at MGM National Harbor. Located just outside of Washington, D.C., lead bartender Anthony Sazek created what is arguably the most opulent margarita on the planet by mixing Don Julio 1942 tequila with Grand Marnier quintessence. The drink is finished with an entire bottle of Dom Perignon champagne that not only serves as part of the drink but hovers over the punch as an incredibly grand garnish. This is $4,000. Okay, so for $1,000, Alex, this is what you get. A wham wham and a zoom zoom, and in 20 minutes, you're going to be knocked out, slumped over the bar, drunk. Mr. Rashad, what's going on with you? This is Just Saying with Philip Alexander. It's a podcast where the millennials can get on here and we can talk about it, we can air it out, we can gag, and we can laugh. This is $1,000 drink set up right here at the MGM Grand in Baltimore. Or, Oxon Hill. Wow. That's a whole lot right there. But so moving on, can I tell you that I was looking, where was I at? I think it was on Yahoo, and I was looking just on some fashion things. You know, of course I was interested in like what, you know, it's a new year, so what 2018 was looking as far as fashion was concerned. And can I tell you, I looked at the top 10 fashion moments or things to watch for 2018. This was I was at harpersbazaar.com. Okay, number 1, top 10 fashion things to watch for 2018. Remember, number 1 was lavender, the color lavender. Number 2, art infused clothing. So it means like pants that have like art pattern on them. Number 3, mad for plaid. So plaid pants, plaid shirts, plaid purses. I was looking at all those things. I was like, wow. Number 4 would be new trench. So not your standard trench coat, not your mother's trench coat, not your grandmother's trench coat, not your great-grandmother's trench coat. Trench coats that were sitting off the shoulder. They also had just whole reconstruction of a sort. Number 5 was fringe, which, truth be told, I don't think fringe went anywhere. Excuse me. I don't think fringe went anywhere, but they're definitely saying, I guess, now that there's going to be an influx of fringe. I don't mind, but definitely don't get carried away with the fringe. Good afternoon, good evening, Mr. Davis. How are you? This is Just Saying with Philip Alexander. Number 6 on our top 10 fashions to watch for 2018 is the fanny pack. Now, Tell him good evening, salutations, sleep well, and Jesus will do it to you in the morning. Praise him. But number 6 on our list is the fanny pack. Now, listen, I can tell you last summer I actually got one because riding a bike in DC, it was much easier to have a fanny pack. And so I guess I was ahead of the trend because I already had my fanny pack in tow. So I'm already there. Okay. What? Okay. Hey. So, number 7 on our list of top 10 fashions to watch for 2018 is 60s floral. Now, I wouldn't necessarily encourage that behavior, but I guess if you could pull it off smoothly, then go ahead and do that. Number 8 on our list is workout nostalgia. Now, what I was looking at as far as the photo was concerned was an 80s type of look for the workout wear, and people were wearing it in the middle of the summer. Jesus. Okay, go ahead and do it. Whatever works for you. Number 9 on the list as well for top 10 fashions to watch for 2018 was plastic, and I definitely saw someone with a plastic raincoat on. It was very interesting. But then it reminded me of umbrellas. You remember the umbrellas that are like see-through plastic and like really tight? So I was like, okay, cool. I guess it's, you can have your umbrella and your plastic trench coat, and I guess it'd be cool. It might steam up on the inside. That's what I would say first of all. But okay, yeah, go ahead and do it. Okay. And then number 10 on our top 10 fashions to watch for 2018 would be dark denim, which I don't think dark denim necessarily went anywhere. I don't know if you want to put on a denim one piece or anything, but I think that you definitely could have some denim in your wardrobe, which would normally be normal, and I think that you would be on trend for top 10 fashions trends for 2018. So, if everyone just continues to wear a normal level of dark denim, then we'll be all right. And yes, if Mr. Obama can continue to wear dark denim as well, and he can represent for the people, then everything will be all right. But so that's the top 10 fashions for 2018. I'll read through them real quick for you if you missed any of them. But number 1 is lavender. Number 2 would be art infused. Number 3 would be mad for plaid. Number 4 would be nude trench coats. Number 5 would be fringe. Number 6 would be fanny packs. Number 7 would be 60s floral. Number 8 would be workout nostalgia. Number 9 would be plastic. And number 10 would be dark denim. Those are your top 10 fashions to watch for 2018, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Let me see. I'm wondering if I can get a co-host on the line. Can I get one of my co-hosts on the line? Do I have a co-host who's got a contribution at this time? Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Mr. Griffiths, how are you this evening? This is Just Saying with Philip Alexander. It's a new podcast that I've started. It just emphasizing the millennial mind. It's basically, this show is designed for me and my friends or co-hosts who are watching, who want to plug in and would want to contribute to the show. They can. Whatever you watched last night, whatever you saw on TV, whatever you saw on the news, something you heard, something you want to just discuss or you want to bring up. If you want to come on air, you can definitely do that. Or you can send it to my inbox at justsayinglive@gmail.com. Of course, I've got topics on hand. We always have music on deck. But it's definitely about me and the co-host and us opening up lines of communication for dialogue. So, I was just taking a small break to see if I had any co-hosts that wanted to come on board, but I definitely will proceed with some of the things that I've found. Um, and let me. Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, gee. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. This is Just Saying with Philip Alexander. Good evening, Miss Harris. How are you? Miss Lewis, good evening to you. This show is where you guys can patch in. If you want to patch in and say anything, you can definitely contribute to the show. Anything you saw last night on TV, anything that you saw in the news, anything that's going on in your life, anything you want to promote, you can definitely patch in. Shout outs, all of that. Excuse me. I'm trying to patch in one of my co-hosts. Um, please send me information on the Winter Olympics. Can I get an update? Has anyone won a medal yet? Has anyone won a medal yet? Can we get an update on the Olympics? Is anyone watching at this moment? Once again, this is Just Saying with Philip Alexander. If you want to contribute or you want to send anything in, you can send it to justsayinglive@gmail.com. If you want to contribute or send any information you find, justsaying@gmail or justsayinglive@gmail.com. Good evening, Mr. Jennings. Let me move into this other article that I found. It was Red Carpet Green Initiative. So, I actually was watching TV and I saw this. The Red Carpet Initiative, and let me paraphrase, okay? Do not sue me. But let me paraphrase. So, the Red Carpet Initiative, basically, from my understanding, is that they are some of the A-list celebrities are making dresses out of like bottle caps and plastic and recycled bags and things like that, right? So, what I can do also, listen, let me show you these pictures. Okay. So this girl right here, I guess, she's one of the first actors or actresses to start wearing these recycled outfits. And so I was just really shocked though that some of these outfits right here and fabrics and things are recycled paper, or I mean plastics and different things like that. I was like, wow. Oh, right there. Okay. But I was like, wow, that this is like plastic bottles and stuff like melted down and mixed around, and add it up and shake it together and redone, and I was just really surprised. So I just want to share that with you. Her name was Naima, or Naomi, and that the initiative itself has been going for 7 years. So, you know, just fashion person in general, definitely surprised that that the fashion was so on point, and yet it was recycled bottles and things like that. So I just want to share that with you. And then the other thing too that I had found. Yes, I am is the best. And the U.S. has one gold. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, reporting live from the Matukas household. The United States has one gold medal, and Germany is in the lead with two gold medals. Reporting live from the Matukas household right now. Thank you, contributor from the Olympics. He is live in Australia, ladies and gentlemen, live in Australia right now at the Olympics, reporting live. Thank you. Um, but also okay, so this aerial yoga. Okay. Forget, and I'm going to read some of this to you. But forget flicks, tricks, and gimmicks. Unata Aerial Yoga offers authentic yoga and works with gravity to relax and realign the body, center the mind, and uplift the spirits. The Unata Aerial Yoga difference. Forget flips, tricks, and gimmicks. Unata Aerial Yoga is the evolution of yogic tradition. Unata Yoga offers authentic yoga with the support of a soft aerial fabric hammock to explore, refine, and advance traditional asana, both in the air and on the ground. Why fight gravity? Unata Yoga works with gravity to relax and realign the body, center, and mind, and uplift the spirit. Let me show you these pictures, okay? Can we go and do Miss Stecker? How you doing, girl? Miss Stecker, this is Just Saying with Philip Alexander. Would you like to patch in as a co-host? Do you have anything to contribute this evening? I'm at the moment. I'm talking about aerial yoga. I was doing quite a little perusing online earlier, and this is what I found: aerial yoga. I definitely want to do this yoga. I don't know where it is in DC, but I want to go and do this yoga. I can't take it. Okay, so we're gonna have to go to the yoga, to the aerial yoga. I can't do it. Um, Miss Decker, can I bring you on air? Can I bring you on live? Can I bring you on live? Is it on? Oh, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. See this? That's the parental life. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Church. I got church in the morning. Church in the morning. I got church in the morning. Church in the morning. All right. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. And the Lord will meet you in the morning. All right. He will meet you in the morning. All right. Um. So once we went through the aerial yoga, I definitely need to go to the aerial yoga. Um. Also, can I? Okay. So can we break it down? Can we break it down? Ooh, a little bump and grind. Okay, listen. Listen. Oh, Lord have mercy. Someone's about to get caught in a crossfire, but you know what? This is my life. And this is Just Saying with Philip Alexander, right? So can we go all the way in? Miss Stocks, good afternoon. Good morning. Good morning. Listen, I was about to go all the way in on a story of my weekend on a world tour. So go ahead and get your grandmama and your mama's mama and your mama's mama's mama and bring them on into the room. Because I have a story to tell. A story to tell, all right? Um, so this weekend, I went on a world tour, and on my world tour, my eyes almost, my life almost flashed before my eyes. Okay. What happened was I had went to see a friend, Miss Swing. Good evening to you. This is just saying with Philip Alexander. I was telling a story of my weekend and my world tour in Fredericksburg. Okay, so what happened was I went around the world to see some friends, and everything was fine. Everything was okay, and I went to see my echinaceas, and so I went to see the echinaceas, and everything was okay, and I went to another echinacea, and everything was perfect, and then I went to we're doing a podcast. It's called a podcast. It's called Just Saying, and my friends, you my co-host, you can patch in, and we can conversate about television and whatever made you mad, whatever made you sad, whatever made you happy. We can read a Bible verse, and we could drink a glass of wine. Um, so so I went to see some friends, and before you know it, this is where it gets real live. Okay, before you know it, I'm at a friend's house, and I had to go see the kids. So I went to see the kids, and say the children. So I went to see the kids, and before you know it, you hear a knock, knock, knock. Knock two times. It wasn't a song either. It wasn't a pretty moment. It was a knock, knock, knock. And next thing you hear is police. Mm-mm. Now listen, the police was at the door. This is a real story. This happened. Okay. Now listen. I will not. I won't, and I can't. Um, like I said, I saw my life flash before my eyes. Okay. And the Lord was speaking to me. He said, Second Chronicles. He said, I will make a way, and you need to make a way. And I made a way. Okay. I had went upstairs. I packed my belongings. In 2 seconds, the Lord made a way for me to pack it in two, not three. He said he'd pack it in two. So he made a way for me to pack my things in 2 seconds. I had he made a way for me to walk through the door. He made a way for me to get down the stairs with all my belongings. And he made a way for the door to open so that I could leave. Now, I'm not going to put your name out there because I'm not going to roast you completely. I will not, I can't, and I won't. And I had to leave. Okay? I will not be compromised, and neither will you. Okay? So that's not what we're going to do. Okay? So I had to get up out of there. I bind you in the name of the Lord, Satan. Okay? So, drama this weekend was heavy. But then on the other side of things, it was really good. I got to see some friends. Clearly, some friends have elevated, buying cars and doing it and things, and then clearly other friends are still doing the same old demonic things they was doing before. So I'm gonna have to let that go, but I can't do it. So the Lord, once again, He made a way for me to escape danger, but at the same time too, He allowed me to reunite with some friends, and we had a wonderful time. Now, for real, I would like to give a shout out to I would like to acknowledge Grandpa Phil, who passed away over the weekend. This is a shout out also to the Jennings and Palmer clan. Um, and I will be praying for you. Definitely my deepest condolences for your loss. Also, I would like to acknowledge Jan Williams Florals, located on 429 Ferry Road in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Once again, they're at 429 Ferry Road, Fredericksburg, Virginia. Over the weekend, we had stepped in there to get some flowers and things, and I just want to let it be known, though, that their customer service was exceptional. And so I just want to give a shout out for them that if you're in the Fredericksburg area, Ferry Farm, Fredericksburg area, to please go in there and give them some business. They are remarkable, and the business is great. And I know that the arrangement will be beautiful for Grandpa Phil. So I definitely want to give them a shout out. On another note, I want to thank Courtney Weekland, and I want to thank Debbie McKean. I also want to thank Brittany Steiner. The three of them were big helps this weekend while I was down in Fredericksburg, just hanging on out. So that's basically it. I just want to give them shout outs. If you are just stepping in, I would encourage you to go back and watch this over because I gave some wonderful things, some wonderful facts, and we talked about some good old things. We laughed. Miss Rose, hello. Altor, hello. This is Just Saying with Philip Alexander. It's a podcast for the millennial mind, and it opens the dialogue so you guys can patch in as co-hosts and give me tidbits and things, and we can discuss live on Just Saying Live with Philip Alexander. All right. Let me give you also a something to look forward to. I've got a co-host coming live with me in the next couple weeks. The next couple weeks, and I know that you guys will enjoy her. She is going to come on air with me, and I know she's going to shut it down, and we're just going to conversate and have a wonderful time. So be looking for that. It'll be coming up in the next couple weeks, and so stay tuned for that. If you want to contribute in any way or you want to contact me, please hit me up at justsayinglive@gmail.com. Also, I'm working on some things as far as sponsorships is concerned. If anybody wants to jump on the wire and be a sponsor for this show, just, support black business, support, your business, actually, you can contact me and we can definitely promote products and definitely promote different events and all those things. So just hit me up. I definitely look forward to working with you. Once again, this is Just Saying Live with Philip Alexander. And other than that, I will go ahead and shut it down. All right. Have a wonderful evening. Be safe. And it's been great.